4 years ago, I found myself on the 6th floor of a parking garage, ready to jump and take my own life to silence the negative thinking spirals, the negative shame that was running in my head. It had become so deafening and so loud that even drinking alcohol, and numbing, which I had made a frequent practice to silence the noise, even alcohol wasn't cutting the noise anymore. And that negativity was so loud, so filled with shame and failure from the tech business that I had tried to launch, that I couldn't get off the ground, the pressures of all of that debt that I had incurred in my name, all of those investors that I owed money to, all of the people that I had let down, all of that was just so loud and so deafening in my head that I was literally ready to jump to end it all. I had so many people say that I changed so much, and I wanted to give back. I want other people to have what I have, and it's amazing, my life. I'm so grateful, and the power of what I figured out and what I learned from all these great teachers, it's an absolute game changer and has made my life such a joy. I'm living in gratitude, living in appreciation, living in authenticity and vulnerability. So I'm sharing my story about being bipolar, about going to rehab, and all of that because shining the light in these dark areas of our lives and breaking these stigmas really gives people a chance to feel and gives them a chance to heal. And it's through our vulnerability and talking about these things that we are giving permission to others and giving them the courage to come out and face these things on their own. And you can get through this. Hey, if I can get through bipolar, spinning, racing mind of negative, just awesome pressure on myself, if I can get through all that and live a happy, balanced life, I promise that you can too. An example is, you know, when you're gonna buy a car and you look up that car online, and then you're checking it out for several days, several evenings, whatever, and all of a sudden you start seeing that car all over in the world. Well, the same is true for things that we hold in our mind. You see, we're bombarded with thousands of bits of information all day long, and your brain is dismissing what's not threatening or what's not pleasure-seeking or important to you. And so that car before wasn't important. You never saw it. And since now you started thinking about it, you see that car everywhere. Well, the same is with our thought patterns, both negative and positive. So literally, your life changes. Those things will highlight, those positive things will highlight themselves now in your life, whereas before you didn't see them. We think 60 to 70,000 thoughts a day, and 90% of those thoughts are the same as the day before. Think about that for a second. So if you're caught in ruts and you're caught in these cycles, you are basically thinking in your past, and you are thinking the same thoughts you thought the day before, the weeks before, the months before. So you are in essence living in your past. You are not creating anything new. You're not flourishing. I have highly targeted tools to get you out of that, to break these ruts, to get you into new thoughts and into a whole new life where, happiness, joy, gratitude, things are gonna highlight themselves that were always there but you couldn't see before. Everything lightened up. I was dropping these heavy weights of baggage and of pressure and of shame and failure. And so I can't tell you enough how beautiful it was. And that is the whole reason that I'm doing the work that I do today, is because I want others to be able to have what I had and what I created. And I want to share my knowledge with you. I want to share the power of this work. It's not just a happy way to live. Oh yeah, we think positive, whatever. It's not just lightening up your life. This is everything, you guys. Check out the course. It's coming out soon. If it's not out now, you'll see below. My book, Ship for Brains. The course is called Get Your Ship Straight. I have my morning gratitude app that's targeted on keeping these positive feelings up. That's coming out soon too. So come back for more. I will be posting more, and then check me out on Instagram. You can follow me for daily inspirations and listen to the podcast too. I'm interviewing people on how they're basically changing their life in positive ways and what their practices are, and so that we can learn from other people. So all of these exciting tools right here at Your Mental Best. Stay tuned for more. I appreciate you. I'm so grateful that you're here, and welcome.